You know what I've realized I forgot? So I've got my controllers. Actually, I feel like I shouldn't have spoilers. Toxic, I didn't do that. Listen, I definitely did not open Streamlabs about 10 minutes ago. See that you had posted the comment, "What's so fire about this emblem anyway?" And then when I started my stream, you know what I definitely didn't do? I definitely didn't type out verbatim, "What's so fire about this emblem anyway?" With the plans to do a bit where I was like, "Haha, I stole your joke," and then realized that it almost did feel mean to just steal it completely. So I put a tiny little twist on it, hypothetically. Anyway, I also started the stream with my controller, but I didn't get the things that joins them together, so I've just got like these two things. Also, fun fact, I'm gonna turn these around and I'm gonna have a silly little surprise for you. I'm gonna have a real fun, real silly surprise. Give me a second to realize the game is quite loud. I'll turn it down properly later, but what's this? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, look at those little guys! Who are they? They're so silly. They're so silly. This is what I needed. And also to not fall down. And also to plug my earphones in, because not gonna lie, I think it's because I don't stream as often as I used to. I also used to stream a lot more often without earphones in, or only with one in. But nowadays I've gotten very used to streaming with two earphones in. So currently, like speaking out loud with no earphones, I feel like I'm losing my marbles. It feels really weird. I think it's as well is that I've been in this room, basically sat in this exact same position at this desk since about 8:45 this morning, and I've only spent about an hour of my life not doing this. I think I think it's hitting me a little much today. Oh god, sorry, that's horrible noises. You would have thought it was hilarious. Well, isn't it funnier this way? Isn't it funnier this way where there's the element of doubt that I even plagiarized you? Like, I might not have. I mean, I definitely did. But did I? You'll never get me to admit to whether I did or did not do that thing. Oh, this is so anime. I need to actually just play the game. I want to play the game. I do not know who added this to your list. Was it me? It might have been me who loved this game. Well, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure. In fact, yeah, it was my boyfriend, Party Rockers, in the chat. I think it was originally a recommendation to play something else, and then I think I'd made it sound like that would be not very fun, and Party was like, you know what else is really fun? Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And then this. You gotta stretch and move more. I know. And it's not even an excuse that I had a busy work day, because even on a non-busy work day, I'll be like, oh, I don't really have anything to do for the next 15 minutes. Am I gonna stand and stretch and move about? No, I'm gonna just turn this way. Just be on my phone for a bit. But today, I had a work day where basically there was a 20-minute window where I could make and eat lunch. And other than that, I had absolutely zero downtime the whole day. I was either in calls, or I was actively doing emails, or I was actively editing text for about 8 hours. And it sucked. And I know this isn't true, and I know it sounds ridiculous to say, but it felt like I didn't even have 5 minutes to stand up and just wander around. It felt like all I had was sit down and work, because I didn't even finish all the things that people wanted me to finish today. And I never will. I'm very excited to figure out which house you are 3. Yeah, me too. Me too. I was trying to plan it in advance. And me and Party talked about it a while ago, where he ran through a spoiler-free summary of the characters, with the intention of helping me narrow down in advance what I might want to do. But then I simply forgot all of that. So I think I did have a preference. I think I had in my head an idea of which house I wanted, but then I like a month passed and I simply forgot. Oops. Also, hello ladies. This sounds miserable. It was really miserable. And you know what? Tomorrow's gonna be even worse. Because I have, so I'm commuting, so I'm waking up at 5:30 in the morning, and then I will get to the office to start my day at approximately 8:45, and then I have between 8:45 and 12:30 to do an hour's worth of calls and about 70 hours worth of task, because then at 12:30 I have to go to my mandatory work like summer day out, which means that it's functionally a half day. I also had a half day on Tuesday, and I also have 2 hours off on Friday, so the chances of me achieving anything this week are really low. I know, I'm looking forward to my work day out. It's just the timing is really bad in that even though everyone has to go to it, it feels like everyone's asking everyone to do stuff tomorrow, and it's like, how are we all planning to fit this in, you know? Like, are we all going to be bringing our laptops to the outdoor summer work activity? Maybe, at this point. I think Texas are real. It is. It's all there is. Hello?
Fire Emblem. 3 houses? More
True.
Like tired femme land.
True. I feel like all of those things 3 times over and at once. Right, speaking of being tired and femme, let's play normal mode Fire Emblem Three Houses. Hello?
What have you done with
No!
We know you're the sussy imposter.
Stop it, I hate Among Us. I hate Among Us. I ain't never played Among Us. I ain't never scrungungdist. Also, thank you for the resubs. Thank you for the 44 months from Corvus, which is terrifying, and 27 months from Party, which is also just like 2 big numbers that are too big. Virtual digital lemon cookies. I can taste that. Is it just because I had a sip of raspberry lemonade cider a little while ago? No, I think it's the fact that I'm receiving the energy of virtual digital lemon cookies. I feel like Virtual Digital Lemon Cookies would be the name of like a really silly little indie band that I would listen to one song from, and then when people say, have you heard of it, Virtual Digital Lemon Cookies, I'd be like, yeah, I've heard of them, I love them, and then people would be like, what songs do you like? And I'd go, oh, I only know one of them, and I don't know what it's called, and I also don't know any of the lyrics. But I have heard it. I should go to yoga. I feel like my whole body needs to just be like put on a fucking medieval torture device and stretched out for like 5 minutes. The 3 Houses of Magic, Horse, and Bisexual? Well, I feel like that's an easy pick. Actually, that is a pretty tough choice. Highly recommend normal. Yeah, I super want normal. I want a normal little storytelling experience. I hate the idea of losing a character in this game. It makes me nauseous, so we're playing Baby Piss Easy mode, where our characters live forever. And ever and ever and ever, nothing bad ever happens to them. Also, I'm so ready for Mello to be done with the anime bullshit within 10 minutes. Joke's on you, I've actually seen gameplay and cutscenes from Fire Emblem Engage, so this isn't going to be able to get me. This isn't even slightly as anime as Fire Emblem Engage. This is weak piss baby sauce. This is absolutely nothing. This is barely even anime. This is simply the horrors of war. Also, it's so loud for you guys, but I can't hear a thing. How's that? As always, let me know if you want volume louder, quieter, more, less. I'm sure we can adjust some settings better later, like, yo, green hair MILF, green hair MILF, grey hair DILF. Oh, I get it. They don't like each other. They're inhabiting very different energies, and those energies just aren't merging. I see. Nice heels. Nice not wearing a shirt. This is so much more edgy than Engage, I have to say. Like, yeah, okay, it's a little bit anime, but at least it's not like the anime-est. At least it's, you know, not a character being voiced by English voice actor for Deku from My Hero Academia. Spicy war crimes? Well, hey, I'm certainly not going to be trying to do the challenge run of this game where you try to avoid war crimes. Also, this isn't even anime, this is the horrors of war. That's the entire message, not even joking. See, I feel like I've picked that up from somewhere. Like, not just this cutscene. I feel like I've picked up the horrors of war from, like... Oh no, I've picked it up from the fact that I'm aware that there's a challenge run of this game where you don't do war crimes, and it's really, really hard. And it's hard because of two things. Because there are so many child soldiers, and because sometimes killing civilians is really hard to avoid. Vibes are off between these two. They totally are. I think they just need to kiss and make up. Like, kiss on the forehead, get over about it. This person's got a lot of anger in them.
He's gone now, Mother.
And I respect that. I respect being so angry at your anti-girl boss guy king that you kill him to death. The music in this cutscene uses some of the same motifs from a certain boss battle that you may or may not see depending on the route you choose. Interesting. Which I'm presuming involves one, if not two, of those characters that I just saw. They have conflicting star signs. They do. They do.
Oh my.
See, this is what I mean.
Could have brought you here.
The character voices are so quiet, and the music is so loud. I need to adjust this. It's pissing me off. This is silly.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose.
There's full voice acting, even on this? Well, now I feel bad that I'm gonna end up skipping through all of this. It's a lot edgier than Engage. Engage is very chill for Fire Emblem game. Engage is so polite as well. Like, I feel like any gameplay I've seen of Engage, all of the characters are like, "Oh, Divine Dragon, I'm so sorry that you had to suffer through walking through that muddy forest. Let me lay my jacket down on the floor, Divine Dragon, so that you don't have to walk upon it." And then the Divine Dragon will be like, "I promise it's okay. I just want everyone to have a really good time together. And also, maybe I'm evil." Also, give me like 2 minutes to double check a thing. I'll be back. Okay, no, it's just that, like, I heard I heard like what sounded almost like screams from like that direction and kind of outside. And then I heard like voices in the hallway being like, "Oh no, I'm sorry." And no, it's a football thing. All of the past 5 minutes was football, but out there. Football can't hurt you in here, I promise. Even if you like it, it can't hurt you in here. Right, let me catch up. Dilf mayhaps. I feel like this isn't going to be the only Dilf in the game trash. Although there might not be that many, considering the propensity of child soldiers as opposed to daddy soldiers. Also, yeah, Party saying the repercussions of living next door to a pub are in full force tonight. Yeah, the repercussions of me having my fucking windows open is the exact same thing. Except not as bad. So excited to find out if Mello is magic, bisexual, or a horse. Don't tell me a single goddamn thing of which house any of those 3 things are attributed to. It might be easy enough to guess, but don't tell me, and then when I pick, you can tell me what I am. Engage is like 85% nostalgia bait. Yeah, it is. I can't answer your question about Engage. I've only seen a little bit. It looks cute. You just want to try Fire Emblem? Well, hey, here you can have 3 to 4 approximately streams of see before you try before you buy. Also, you all posted Pierce? No! Oh, also an on-screen celebration. Sorry, I've got to get in the habit of having Twitch open so I can trigger those. Give me 1 minute. I'm about to do an on-screen celebration of presumably Pierce, because that's what you all want. There you go. There you go. That's just for you. That's just for you, Corvus. And thank you. Thank you for the bits, actually, Trash, for the... Wait. Yeah, I'm presuming that was bits. It just occurred to me that maybe mods can do the bits thing for free, but I don't actually think you can. So thank you for the bits. Just to do on-screen piss. Pissing on screen. I also just got so paranoid that I've been muted the whole time. See, now these are both very silly options. I'm convinced their hair colours are slightly different on their models. Like, in the pictures they're the same, but I'm convinced that this one has like a slightly more blue hair, this one's slightly more green. I wanna be a girl boss. I want to slay. This is my character now. This is my femme girl boss queen.
I've not seen the likes of you before. Who are you?
I get to pick a name? Oh! I like to think these also correspond to I'm a magic, I'm a horse, I'm a bisexual. Listen, we're not interesting.
I see.
I'm
You must have a
immortal.
name of sorts.
I hope that wasn't like an actual pick that I get to have. No, I don't want to be Byleth. I want to be Bi. Bile. God, Byleth's iconic. We love her. I like Byleth girl. Good for her. I don't know if I want to be boring and just do mellow, or if I want to be interesting and have literally anything else. Protagonist's dad himself is kind of a dilf, and that's unfortunate. That worries me. Work in one, so I'm hoping that England don't win as I'm working this Sunday. Yeah, that must be the... Like, I actually think that must fucking suck. I think being in any public space during the football is the worst. 3 to 4 houses, yeah. It wasn't a choice, it doesn't affect anything, thank God. Emblini, Emblobo. 3 houses. I kind of like Emblobo for some reason. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't do this because I'm gonna play a few streams of this, like on stream. But then I'm planning on trying to play this outside of stream, and I don't want to pick something that I then think is stupid. And Betty, no. What if I just call her girl? Giraffe, girly. I kind of like girly. Can I call her house? Can I call her something that's like close to house? I can only think of like housey. Horsey. Emblobo. Emblobo is calling my name. House. Oh, you know what I actually want?
Her name is Girl. The from Ipanema is implied.
I'm gonna call her Mouse. I think it draws a fine line between being kind of actually cute and also still a really stupid little name. We're going with Mouse. There better not be another character called Mouse. I'll get really mad. I'm gonna get really upset.
Accustomed to the sound of human names.
Don't take the stupid pill. Her name is Mouse, and maybe some people as a nickname call her House.
Beneath which moon?
Her name is Girl from Ipanema. From Ipanema is implied. She could be Mouse from Ipanema. My birthday? I want to pick my actual birthday. Month, Guardian Moon. Yeah, and you'll see that that is in fact not today's date. Is day 19 of month 1 correct? It is, I think. Her nickname's in Blobo. She has many nicknames. Some people call her House, some people call her Girl, some people call her Emblobo. We share a birthday? Like, actually? Is she kidding? It's not my birthday!
birthday,
Stop it! I mean, thank you for the bits, but you gotta stop. It isn't my birthday. So I'm gonna press auto advance for a bit. It's almost time to begin. Like, is there more that I have to do before I begin? Do I have to pick, like, my favorite animal and my favorite smell? There is no other character called Mouse? Yes! That means it's just me. Hey, this is arguably a dill. You actually share a birthday for real, for real? Are you kidding? I was dreaming about a young girl. No, am I being tricked? I think I'm being tricked.
I don't think I've ever met anyone like that.
Don't tell him, but he is.
Just put that out of your
This isn't a thing I'm projecting onto him. This is a thing that he has generated from himself.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries.
Ooh,
like
with
us.
mercenaries?
Letting your
Fun.
mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Also, like,
Okay, time to
I
get
feel
moving.
like it's the
Our next job
angle,
is in the
but there
kitchen.
is something a
told you
little
before,
comical
it's far
about,
from
like,
here, so
how...
we'll need to leave it
No, I'm
there.
not gonna say that. I'm not gonna... perhaps I shouldn't. Oh, right, we're forgetful. We're forgetful as a little
Everyone's already
mouse in a
waiting
small
for us
little house.
outside.
Gerald, sir.
That's why
sorry
they call
to
me
barge in,
Emblobo.
but your presence is needed. What's
Because
that?
it's as goofy as my real behavior.
Please forgive our intrusion.
Whoa! It's the three houses!
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're not kids, we're
being pursued
soldiers,
by a group of
as well
bandits.
as being
I can
children.
only hope that you will
We're child soldiers.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us.
I
while
like
we
her,
were
I
at
have to
rescue.
admit.
We've been separated from our companions.
I
and
like
we're
him.
outnumbered. They're after our lives. Not to
I'll be
mention
honest,
gold.
it's just the blue goober that I don't
considering the
particularly care
situation.
for.
I...
The three of the houses! Yellow house, blue house, and red house. That's how I'll remember them.
Damn.
Or blonde house, brunette house,
guess
and
they
like
followed us
platinum
all the way
house.
We can't
I gotta
abandon
just say,
this
one of these
right
people
now.
is cooler than the
Come on,
others.
let's move. Hope you're ready.
And it's the person with like shiny platinum hair. And what was it? Was it? Yippee! Save file. Should I? Oh, I guess I can't pick the autosave. That's okay. That's okay with me. You chose yellow. What did people choose actually that have played? And if you've done multiple runs, you can say multiple. But like, I'm curious if you remember what your first one was. Also, I know the little icon in the left corner is the character like unsheathing their sword, but it also kind of looks like they're just going like, which is silly. Oh no, actual gameplay. But I don't know how to play games.
Let's take care of
Red
the
house
trees
first,
before they
red first.
overrun the
Okay,
village.
the people
Take
they
down the
love.
enemies
They
in
love our
front
Adel.
first.
Is it
That should
Edelgard?
take the wind
Edelgard
out of their
Queen.
sails.
Okay, select a unit that move next to an enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command window will open. To attack, select attack. Well, none of them can die, and this is easy mode, so I don't think this will be difficult. Who do I care about hypothetically dying? Also, okay, so I'm aware that there's some sort of like hierarchy with weapons, but I can't remember what it is. Something does better than sword, and something does worse, and I can't remember which way round it is. Kind of fascinated to choose a certain house for certain plot reasons. You did the spoiler run of your red house as first. It was wild. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Maybe I'll pick red first, perhaps. Okay, it's super not too relevant. Well, I'm gonna send myself
Focused.
into the firing line because I think it's funnier that way. And I'm simply gonna do the thing the game has told me to do. Okay, I nearly kill him with that.
Predictable.
Predictable. Mouse is cool. Hey, do I get to dress them up? Do I get to dress my silly little characters up? Please tell me I do. A weapon will break when repeated uses bring its durability to 0. You can fight with a broken weapon, but your might and hit rate will be reduced, and enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. Okay, so like, don't get it to 0. If you do, it's okay as a last resort, but you probably should, like, not have done that, loser. Cool.
I will prevail.
I'm aware that there's these goobers, but I don't think any of them can get very close yet, so let's put her right there. And then she can super kill him to death. Kill him until he dies.
Failure is not an option.
Failure is not an option. She's cool. She's cool. Did we both just have love hearts together? Oh, I didn't read that. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, is it just explaining I have to I can use my characters and then stuff happens? Okay. And then bows can attack from a long range, though the hit rate is reduced as range increases. Highly effective against flyers. Okay.
Ready and willing.
So thing to use for the things that fly. I know that that's used for healing as well. Oh wait. No. Go over there. I want you to do that. Okay. If you grab someone and hover over an enemy, it'll give you some fight numbers.
We'll advance while protecting
That's
ourselves
fun.
from the enemy. Take up position inside.
Okay, Dad. Whatever you say. Certain terrain will have effects on the unit occupying it. Forests raise a unit's evasion and defense. Okay. Move your units to advantageous territory. This is forest. Oh, it even says, it tells me in the top left. Okay. Let's move you first. Let's move you second. Put you right there. They can trade, that's silly. You right there. Okay, that's me and I've got way too many options. I'm not going to pay attention to that right now. Let's go. I remember the terror of archers versus flying units in FE Awakening. Is it particularly, like, a strong difference? There we go. I forgot that I was aiming to get into the forest, but you know, these things happen. Let's go right there. I actually don't know if I'm doing this correct. Something about the fact that I'm really slowly making my way up to the forest just feels incorrect, but okay. There we go. Because they are just not doing shit. Cool.
Yes.
Okay,
Good.
okay, that is what it wanted me to do. So, place cursor over it, press the X button on an empty space to toggle terrain information. So, like, that's fine. Wait, so, if I do that, okay. Interesting. Lots of numbers that currently make me feel scared. Good to know. McQueen. That's how I feel about Red House. I think she's cool. Show the range of enemies? Yeah, I'm vaguely aware. Well, I've seen Party do it with Engage. In fact, basically everything I've done so far, I'm like, oh, this is a thing I've seen be done
Fine opportunity.
in
The combat
Engage.
arts I taught you.
You didn't teach me shit! Okay, combat arts are powerful techniques that use weapon durability. They don't allow follow-up attacks. Units learn new combat arts when their weapon skills go up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Those skills grant magic. Okay.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Who does he sound like? I'm interested. Hold on. Hold on, this is important to me. Without spoilers, I'm gonna try and look up voice actor. David Lodge. I'm so convinced. No, I'm super wrong. I'm super wrong. I think I expected to recognize a single thing on this list, and I super do not. Hey, okay, apparently the person that is the voice actor for David Lodge is also the voice actor for Chop Chop in the Skylander series. Okay. When you attack an enemy that's in the attack range of one or more of your other units, you'll trigger a linked attack. Your avoid rate and hit rate are higher than normal linked attacks between certain users. Raise might. And it builds support. Silly. Also, hello? Hello, Fried, for the, and hello and thank you for the raid. How are you doing? God, you know, I genuinely have not been raided in so long. I've completely forgotten, like, the procedure. I've forgotten the process. I know, right? I forgot that raids were a thing on Twitch. It's because I'm selfish as well. I haven't actually, like, initiated my own raid in potentially a too long a time. Potentially too long. Potentially an embarrassing amount of time. There's a forest up and left, which is closer to the enemies. There is. There super is. I should have gone into that forest. Well, I guess I could always just fight these guys first. I actually don't know how much the game will let me. Oh, I want to. I super want to. I want to see... I want to see if we can go this way. Let's give it a go. You may know him from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Really? He voices someone in Rebirth? Who does he voice in Rebirth? Chop Chop Sweep. Yeah, I knew that would get a reaction. I knew voicing a Skylanders character would get a reaction. You're comparing Fire Emblem Enjoyers. Is that what you were playing? This is my first time playing a Fire Emblem game, actually. And I'm... Oh, whoa! Whoa! I can rotate? No, but that's crazy. Also, I can't be bothered to make my way over there. So in fact, I will completely backtrack a completely different direction. This is fine. This is good, actually. There we go. It's first time Fire Emblem player. That means no spoilers are allowed. That means that if you give any spoilers, I'll get real mad and then I'll cry. And I don't think there'll be any consequences, but I know you'll sure as hell feel real bad about it. I'm gonna go there. He just can't get, like, far enough. That's really annoying. I mean, how far can he shoot from? He can't shoot from there. That's fine. They'll be well behaved and only give you advice you ask for, right, Chad? I believe you. I believe them. I trust in them. I'm actually very open to a lot of advice when it comes to games. I think I'm only upset when it crosses the line of spoilers. And then yeah, I will cry and there will just be so much guilt. Just like an unbelievable amount of guilt. Oh my god. Is movement through a forest slow? Is this a thing the game has told me already and I wasn't paying attention? Okay, I need to stop being nervous. I'm on normal mode and none of my... Oh.
Hey, you with the flight.
I should have known this would happen. Then again, we are in easy piss mode, and it is also the beginning of the game. Oh, this is fine actually. You know you're gonna crush this guy? Yippee! What I want in my video games is the feeling of a power trip. combined with the sweet delight of not having to pay too much attention and still being okay. Okay. There are so many guys. Hold on. I do a curved shot. What is that? Is that the range? Hold on. What about you? You got anything spicy? I don't even think I need to do that. What happens if I attack? I don't quite kill him. Interesting. Favorite part of Fire Emblem Three Houses is when Emblobo stabbed that guy. Oh, classic Emblobo! And she'll do it again. She'll do it again and again, you know? That's why they call her Emblobo. That's why. Enough said. The main character in these three are the strongest of the game. Yippee! Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Oh well, listen, it's the social pressure, not gonna lie. I might as well kill this guy. Yeah, fair enough. Your team is currently the best 4 units in the game, no exceptions. Nice. That means we're the coolest around and everyone respects us, right? And everyone thinks that we're really delightful. It said he has a bow. Am I being silly? Like, I actually don't know how to use his bow. Have I got to be closer? I mean, I'll move to there. I mean, that would attack, like, a couple of them. Oh, wait. And then I can pick. Okay, let's go with him. Both went from 2 tiles away. Shit, that is a lot, like, closer than I'd expected. I think I was expecting that you could do from, like, 4 tiles. Mellow's not yet told us we're picking Magic House, Horse House, or Bisexual House. I don't know. Because I kind of want to pick based on how much I think I'll like the characters that each has. But I don't really... I don't know. I feel like I don't really have an idea yet of what characters there are. Of these 3, I like the Red House girl. Let's face it. I like the girly pop slay queen.
Too easy.
Too easy. But this guy's also fun. It's just the Blue House that I'm a bit just like mid on. So I'm really hoping that they don't have the best characters. Also, hello David, hello. When archers get better, they get better reach. That makes sense. I'm hoping that eventually they can hit from like a million miles away. Like I can stand on one end of the map, they can stand on the other, and then I can just kill them to death. Also, she's the first one to level up. Good for her. Although I feel like he could be next. Oh no, he's going so slowly!
Too easy.
God. I guess in fairness, in real life, how much do you actually learn from just kind of jumping out of the way? Their abilities like Curve Shot that extend the bow's range. Archers also get bow range when they when they improve. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm just being like... I'm just complaining. I'm like, the game doesn't give me infinite attack from far away. That's so mean. The game hates me. Okay. I think... Stay where you are. Oh, as in like I have to be 2 tiles away? I super don't think I get it. I'll use someone else first. That makes life easier. Ugh, he knocks quite a bit from me. So... her first. Because he seems like the scariest. That knocks even more of her health down. Okay, what if she kills... this guy just to make him go away. Edelgard is very girl. Very cool. She's both! Someone gave her a comedically large axe, and so far she's killed the most people in this entire fight. If that's not what girl is, then I don't know what girl is. Femininity is defined by how many people you can kill with a massive axe in as little time as possible. Okay, well, I want him in the forest. I can only use that on that person? At least it gets rid of them. Listen, I understand this is kind of overkill, but I think it's worth it. The characters who want these three can eventually be persuaded to join your house. Really? Oh, wait, so even if I join, like, Red House and there's a character I like in Blue House, if I get real close, I can tell them that they need to live with me? Interesting. That is an interesting thing for a person to have just now discovered. Okay, if I attack this guy, I think I'm fine. I know he's gonna do a follow-up, and he missed! Haha, loser. Oh, you have an axe and you couldn't hit me and kill me? That's kind of embarrassing, because the only people I know with axes are really good at murder.
Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
This is what happens when you try to fight a bunch of child soldiers. You get your ass beat. Children are so good at war. She's the most girl to ever. It's like you're trying to convince me to pick the red team.
Should I have held back?
It's like that's what you want me to do. Claude cannot counterattack someone who's next to him yet. Not gonna lie, Claude better get so fucking powerful because he's been so mid so far. Unbelievably
Another
mid.
step forward.
Also, I like, I named my character Mouse, and I think she's kind of adorable. We nearly called her, Emblobo. And, you know, I do kind of mourn Emblobo. Who's your favorite character in this game? This is the first time I've played it, and purely based on vibes, I have to say the girl pop queen. I have to say the girly slay with platinum hair and purple eyes. I know nothing about her other than the fact that I'm in love with her, and that's all I have. And that's all I'll ever know. Okay, I can kill him. I can kill him completely to death. I did not need to make her this cracked.
It's a long road yet.
I'm picking favorites kind of early, actually. Oops. She has the biggest ass of any recruitable unit, so she has both a big axe and a big ass. So what you're saying is that if I try to read out either one of those things too fast and I fuck it up, I'm still correct. What you're saying is that if I pick her, then I can never be wrong and therefore never lose. No! Get away from her! Did he like chop off my arm? Oh no, I'm just wearing my coat wrong. For a second I super thought the sleeves of the coat was just like this horrendous like arm slice. Oops, you died!
Oops, you died.
I died? I died and now this like toddler is mad at me?
After all, if you don't know
That's
the
gay,
value
it
of your
was.
own life, you're not going to protect
She immediately moved in to protect Edelgard.
Of course not.
This character
Well,
has not a thought in that head other than stan Edelgard, love Edelgard.
you can call me Sothis.
There's a value in the
But
game
I'm
code
also
for
known as
ass?
The beginning.
They coded it into the game? That doesn't shock me. Actually, okay, it shocks me for some characters, but it also doesn't shock me.
Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis,
So this?
and I am also called the beginning.
Okay, I kind of love this kid.
Who once called me?
I hope she never has to go to war. What are you talking about?
I was
Let me
unable
go
to
back to
recall
life.
the
I've got
name.
a slay queen to
Just like that, it came to me.
save from death and also maybe kiss on the mouth.
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child?
You're a
Are you
Red
a
House
child who forgot her
apologist.
own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that mean?
I never said that I wasn't a child as well.
Correct?
Cool, okay. She likes it when we're mean to ourselves.
You threw
And
yourself
cool
up
to
on
her.
us to save just one young girl.
She wasn't just one young girl.
Yet
That's our
well,
future
as I
wife.
resolved the flow of time for now.
Black Eagles are very
You
cool.
would've
They're good at
died had I
magic.
not intervened.
Yay! Okay, so we found Magic House. Now we just need to figure out what Bisexual House and Horse House are. Let's thank her. I'm grateful.
There now.
It's nice to not die.
I did deem you worth saving.
Feed all the kills to
though.
Edelgard and then choose her house. It's kind of
Though it is
tempting.
only momentary.
It's
time
kind of
has stopped.
tempting. If I level her up and also save her from dying and also kiss her on the forehead, then that can only be a good
When
thing.
time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh, and you will surely meet your
Oh. Oh, I don't want that.
end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Turn back the hands of time? Is this where we learn the mechanic where I can, like, undo something if I fuck up too badly? That's fun.
Yes.
After
I
that's
do
been a bit
believe it
after
can be
stream and I'll be
done.
like, hey, have fun with
You really
Edelgard.
are
Hey,
quite troublesome.
thank you for stopping by, Fried. And thank you for the raid.
I cannot
Oh, I'm
wait.
gonna have fun with Edelgard. I'm gonna have fun holding her hand
You are
and
aware of what's to come,
twirling my
which means you
hair
can protect yourself
and
this time.
blushing when she looks at me.
Now
Um,
go.
and
Yes.
writing
There's
Edelgard
the
in my
flame
journal
flame.
and then putting a little heart
Drift
around
through
it.
the flow of time to
That's what
find
I'm
the
gonna do.
answers that you seek.
It's like their hip width for the models. I guess that makes sense. I guess in defense of the game's code, that is something that probably has to be in there mathematically. What bag did I miss as? You missed a reminder that the game's code has like numbers in there for ass. See, how hard was it to just do that the first time, Mouse? If she's strong enough to go stand in front of her and, like, prevent an axe, why couldn't she just do that before she had to get killed? I'm just trying to sway you one way or the other, but Edelgard is one of the few characters who can be gay. Really? Dee. Listen, I went into this determined
The
not
Knights
to
of
do
Cerros
any
are
degree
here.
of, like,
We'll
my
cut you
character
down for
shipping.
terrorizing our students.
I'm fully here to ship the scrunglies that I get to encounter, because I'm aware there's some degree of like setting up other characters,
The students seem
and
to
I
be
think that's
unharmed.
fun.
And
That's fun
who's
to me.
this? Why him?
Okay, cool. I feel like it took me more turns than it should have. Yeah! Well, okay, but if the game's telling me she's the MVP, I guess that isn't even my fault. That's just what the game says. Guys, I promise. That wasn't me, that was the game. That was the game, actually. That's what the game thinks. I would never, you know, have my opinion swayed, but that is what the game thinks. Edgy God? Is she edgy as well?
Captain,
She's perfect.
It
I
is
love
you.
her.
Goodness, it's been ages.
I interpreted Black Eagles as bisexual house, but it's also been a while since I played this. That would make sense.
Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing.
And this
without
guy's
a
our
trace.
dad?
I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Oliver.
Okay, so is the plot gonna be that my dad, like, ran away from some sort of shitty military, and then had me, and he's like, okay, we're mercenaries now, don't ever get embroiled in a war, and then we encounter these people one day, and then his daughter is like, I wanna go join the child soldier war, Dad. I wanna go back to that, like, thing you escaped.
I suppose this was inevitable.
More Dilfery? There's quite a bit of it. These are two like very different genres of DILF, but still true. I think we should pretend we don't know him. I don't know this man. No, he likes me less.
Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery.
He likes
too.
me less because I made a joke.
Don't you?
My dad doesn't like it when I'm funny. That's miserable.
What's troubling you, Captain?
This just makes me
You aren't
mad.
about to run off again, are you?
Was I
Even
correct?
wouldn't dare run from
Am I
the
exactly
service.
correct that he ran away from this war because he really didn't like it, and now I'm gonna get dragged into it, and my dad's gonna be really sad? Sucks to be him. I love
It seems
war,
your presence is required.
and I want to be more involved with it. Actually, I'm gonna do everything I can to ruin my relationship with my in-game father, so that I can join the war.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Edelgard is
You're
my
clearly
dad now.
experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the blade
It's so
breaker?
silly that they just have the
Former captain of the
three
Knights of
colors, you know?
Off
They're so
base
red, blue, and
as the
yellow
strongest
coded.
knight
They're
I've
so,
Have I missed anything?
Pokemon Go Gym's core. Yeah, I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious.
I just thought he was my dad, I
The
guess.
explanation for that is fascinating.
I just thought he's always been my dad.
You are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend
They're
your ears
tricking
if we
me!
travel.
They're trying to
I
recruit
should
me
mention
to
that
their
the three
child
of us
army
are
cult
students
by
of the
putting
Officers'
3
Academy
really
here at
cool
Mont
people in
Monastery.
front of me.
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I
And your
definitely
father,
wasn't
that would be Gerald. Is that not,
That would
is
be
it not
because you
even
ran off.
true?
Too
Yikes.
I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
How many to kiss on the
Everything
mouth
would've
right now
worked
to make
out
up the
if
lost
these
time? They
guys
might!
had followed me and
We're
done
only
everything.
watching this part of the game
Because
right
of them,
now, and
every
obviously
single
lots
one
of
of
things
those
are happening
bandits
behind the
chased after
scenes.
us.
Like, we don't know what
Utterly
those guys are doing in
ridiculous.
their own time.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the
I
sake
love
of
that
the
we all
song.
just kind of forgot that he doesn't reveal he's your dad until a little later.
You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see
Wait,
the
it
truth
is
behind a
true,
person's
but
words.
we don't know it until now? Wait, okay, hold on, because, so it seems like everyone assumed that the game tells you at the very beginning that
Oh,
Gerald is
Joel,
my dad.
A royal debate between their highnesses.
So is Gerald my dad, but I just think he's some guy that raised me from birth?
Power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange.
Also, I feel really bad for these 3 kids that I'm just talking over them. I feel like I need to actually pay attention so I know
Are
who
you
I like the
actually
most.
incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
She's so
In any case,
queen.
forgive
She's
our
so
digression.
cool. She's so girl.
I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits.
Oh, he's
leader was
boring.
captivating.
Okay, so he's the boring
You never lost
one.
control of the
Edelgard is
situation.
the cool one.
It showed
And then
you
Claude
still
is like
had
the
much
funny
to learn.
one.
Your
Well, like,
skill is precisely why I must ask
the
you
witty
to
one.
consider lending your services to the Empire.
so she's
I might as
serious
well
but
tell you
cool.
now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's.
Halt,
Oh, are
Edelgard.
all 3 of them
Please
trying
allow
to
me
win me
face my
over?
own propositions. The Holy
Oh,
Kingdom
I'm
of Argus
popular.
is in dire need of
Oh, I'm
exceptional
popular.
individuals like yourself.
Girl Miles Edgeworth. She is! She's even got the red.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just
I like
met.
Claude.
Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship.
I like
on our
Claude a
journey back
lot,
to the monastery
actually.
Before begging for favors.
They saw
There's
you
no
run
time
across the
for
bar and they
niceties in
all
this
like your
world.
vibe. That's
So,
actually what it
capable
feels like.
stranger, let's get right
They've
to it.
separated me
Where
from
does
my
your
like
allegiance
parental
lie?
figure and they're like, hey, we think you're cool, you should join
It seems
one
one's
of
place
us.
of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you make
God.
them click. Well,
Also, I like that Mouse is not too I like that Mouse is not too concerned that she has a little girl voice in her head. Also, is this where I actually pick? Because I'll be completely honest, I was not paying enough attention to even know which one of these 3 is which. Oops. Oh, and if I press ZL, I can see a log. There we go! And now I know. Okay, so Edelgard is a Destrian. Dimitri is Fergus. And then Claude is the other one? Does Claude even say? Claude doesn't even say. That's actually really sad. This isn't the choice. This isn't the final choice. Okay then. My girl boss. All I've done so far this game is build relationship with this one, with Edelgard. How old are these three at this point? I'm assuming like 18. And I hope that they're older.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back
This is
to
why
the
you chose
monastery.
Claude. You should pick
Looks like
Edelgard
we'll
for the
have to pick
meme.
this up
I
another
think
time.
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna pick Edelgard. But also like,
They are in such a hurry.
Claude is the most like fun to actually listen to his dialogue, you know? I feel like Claude speaks and I actually pay attention. Okay, this is just where I get to like, oh, but that's the thing. She's a refined young woman. It just makes sense. It just makes sense this way. Oh. Eh. Okay. On the plus side, Mouse also agrees. Edelgard is such a fine young woman. Dimitri is like boring. Claude? But that smile doesn't reach his eyes. Oh, okay.
Yes,
I
thought
see.
the same.
Hold on.
I am so sleepy.
Okay, so Mouse said about Edelgard, refined, but also evaluating. Dimitri is sincere, but has a darkness with it. Whatever. Fucking whatever, Dimitri. God, get like an actual thing. Get like an actual, like, trauma. His E-smile is striking, but doesn't reach his eyes. Claude is compelling. Claude is so compelling.
I may be sleeping.
He's joking to like, you know, make the pain go away. You meet the ultimate girl boss, and then she'll tell you to pick your house leader. And I can't pick her. I have to pick like a minor girl boss. Literally, actually, depending on the ages. Like 15 to 18, and then things will happen and there'll be a time skip and they will get design changes. Fun! I hope the design, the time skip happens like soon so that I don't have to interact with a 15-year-old. I hate 15-year-olds. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Okay, I feel like I should actually pay attention.
Spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new.
This is very pretty, by the way.
As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full
Okay.
potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
I have a minor question. Like, I have a small question about Fire Emblem games. Are they
The
all
continent of Fodlan, said to
like,
be protected by a
set in the
revered
same
goddess,
world?
has existed since
Are they
time
all
immemorial.
set in like the
Three
same?
ruling powers
Is
now
it like
occupy
Final
the
Fantasy where they sort of reuse like
In
locations,
the
characters,
south lies a
themes,
region long
but
held
ultimately
by a
it's
more
different
than
every time?
1,000-year-old dynasty,
Um,
the Dresdian Empire. Beyond its
Or is it
borders,
more
to the
like
frigid north,
what's going
is the
on?
home of the Holy
Separate
Kingdom of
universes, not
Farthus,
otherwise stated. Okay.
ruled by the royal family and its knights.
He's just so boring. He's just
To
so
the east,
boring.
A league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance.
Yo, Leicester, famous
Once
actual
consumed by a
place.
tempest of
Unlike the
war
other
and
two,
turmoil,
which are fakey fake and
Fodlan,
not real.
These three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Okay, but also Girly Pop's empire is the biggest. Just saying, maybe she's the coolest. Whoa! We have like an anime cutscene.
This will be your first time at the monastery.
So goofy.
I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon.
It's like, it feels like they're all trying to win me over. God, they just love me so much. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You have to raise your girl boss into the ultimate girl boss. She is also the only one so far that I've even put a crumb of like experience into.
There it
She's
is.
already at a higher level than the other
Gary,
two.
come
I just
on,
couldn't
come
help it. I just automatically gave her more things. I put all of the love of my heart into Edelgard. And that wasn't even the plan. Also, the Leicester Alliance isn't like a kingdom or an empire. So, yeah, we get it. We get it. Picking the yellow team is based. Picking the other teams is really cringe. And we should be really disappointed in ourselves if we get caught in the lure of pretty girl boss queen slay Edelgard. I get it. Claude is the best. I get it. I'm making fun, like, but I fully agree that I think Claude's introduction has probably been really compelling. It's just like, yo, it's the gully, it's the MILF. It's the MILF that killed that guy earlier.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
She's looking at me like I've got some sort of thing going on in my backstory. It's like Final Fantasy. There's similar themes and concepts, but separate continuums. Okay. Because I'm aware in Engage, they obviously use a lot of previous characters.
This place. To be forced to see her now.
Is Geralt and the girl boss my mom? Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier,
Lady Rhea?
didn't you? The
Sure would be a
Archbishop,
shame if she
Lady Rhea.
dies and kickstarts the plot of the game. Wouldn't it?
As you know,
Okay.
majority of folks in
So everyone here is
Val
super
follow
religious.
the
Good for them.
teachings of Seros.
Super based. I hope Edelgard is super... She feels super based. It feels like she's giving, you know? It feels like she's, you know, she's
The
refined
leader of that
and she's
prestigious
evaluating
large religious
because, you know,
organization is the
she's been hurt
Archbishop,
before and
Lady
she just
Rhea.
wants to make sure that everything around her is good. Mm-hmm. The fun thing about Edelgard is that she creates a lot of
Thank you for your
discourse.
patience.
Oh no!
My name is
Why?
Cedric.
What's
I'm
wrong
the
with her?
Archbishop.
What does she do? I don't like discourse. Discourse makes me go, ugh.
Right.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder,
She's so cool.
was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Engage's entire
Forgive
shtick
my
that it's an
silence
anniversary
all these
game
years.
is kind of an
My choice
exception.
happens
Yeah,
since
that
the
makes
last
sense. I didn't realize it was an anniversary game.
So I've seen
It was a really weird, like,
Miracle of
I've
Fatherhood
only
is
seen gameplay
That is
of
your child,
Engage
is it not?
because
Yes.
I bought it for
For
my
many years after I
boyfriend.
left this place,
for his
I wish I could
birthday.
introduce you to the
And
mother
then
of my child.
He started playing it and I was
Lost due to
watching.
illness.
And that was the first time I'd seen Fire Emblem gameplay was Engage, and I feel like it's done something to me.
Alois. What is your name?
My name is Mouse. The people, they call me Mouse, but they also call me Imblobo. And they also call me
From the bottom
House.
of my heart, I thank you for saving those.
So you can just
souls
pick any
in
of those three things.
Hmm.
It's a nostalgia bait thing, it's super unique. That's fair. That's
You
fair. They want
already know
people
what
to be
it is
like,
I wish to
oh, I
say to you."
remember
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros?
character. I remember
I
Byleth.
say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already.
She's trying to
answered
bring
this
us
one.
into her holy war,
I
and
must
I
stay
don't
away
want
from
it.
But I expect they will desire
She's gonna
a war
force my dad to
soon.
join the holy
Please
war, and I don't
listen
want to be
carefully to what I
involved.
have to say. Until tomorrow.
I'm enjoying all these predictions.
Farewell.
She should make more. Predicting that Rhea dies and it kickstarts the plot again is I think that's something I'm stealing from Engage. I think Party mentioned
forced
like
back into the Knights of
something
Seros.
about how a lot of Fire Emblem
I'm
games
sorry I
have
dragged
some
you
sort of
into this.
maternal
Looks like
figure
I'll be stuck here for a
die
while.
in like the opening
And
act
I'm
of the
afraid your
game.
services are
So I've just got
requested.
it in my head that that's going to happen all the time now. As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach.
So they're kidnapping me?
You heard those.
Functionally,
guys
they're
earlier talking
kidnapping
about the
me.
Officers Academy.
You've seen him wearing Man of Art of the Green Man? The man with the green hair that we just saw?
Professor. And
Silly.
apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
The gameplay in Engage is peak, but it's very cringe camp.
You must
Yeah,
be the
it
new
looks fun.
professor.
But there's a lot
My,
of Engage
how
that just makes me like...
handsome you are.
It's not what I expected.
no.
This is maybe more like what
I'm
I
not the one
expected
you're
of
looking for.
of Fire Emblem,
You
from
can
what I'd
handle
heard.
things from here. Good luck.
They had Byleth from this game. Yeah, they had Byleth! They should have had Girl Byleth.
I don't know what she's thinking making you
They
a
should have had
professor
girl.
like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Who's Byleth? I only know Mouse. Yeah, we only know Mouse!
So young.
Screw Byleth. They should have added Mouse to Smash Bros.
As you well know, I am Hanneman, a Crest scholar and
Dare I say
professor
it?
at the Officers Academy.
Another
I wonder
DILF?
if you bear a crest of your own. When
Is
next
that
you
3
have a
so
moment to
far?
spare, I insist that
I
you
think it
pay
might
me
be.
a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a
It's
professor,
been on a
a
mommy
physician,
thing recently.
a songstress,
They love a good
and
mommy.
available.
And in this game, I think they loved a good daddy. A professor, a physician, a songstress, And available?
Of course.
And
Before
available?
I belong to a renowned opera company. Perhaps
Wait,
you
I don't get to be a student?
Trunk Opera
I'm gonna be a
Company's
professor?
peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Munro.
Oh, I was super. Hold on.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
I'll be taking charge of a whole
I
house?
expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each.
Yeah, no one's told me shit. Unironically, this is what it feels like sometimes at work when someone's like, oh, you're taking on this thing, right? And I'm like,
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses.
you
of
tell
students,
me.
each of
And
which is
explain it to
closely
me in
affiliated with
excruciating
its region of
detail.
origin. The Black Eagle
Fembilith
House is
and
for students
mass
from the
bilith is totally a
Adrestian
thing in the
Empire.
community.
Their
Do
house
people
leader this year is
pick their
Aegar,
favorite and then
the
not budge?
Imperial Princess,
Because I've had
who
5
is
minutes
known
with
to be the next
Fembilith and I
emperor.
agree.
The blue light.
No, give me
is
more
the
information
students
about
from
her.
the Kingdom of Forest.
House leader's Edgard, Imperial Princess. Oh, she's an emperor?
Their house leader this year.
He's
is
a
Prince
king.
Dimitri. He used to be the next king of Forest.
They better say Claude is gonna be like Prime
Lastly,
Minister or some
there is the
shit. I think
Golden
that's
Deer
funny.
House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Okay, so just like Duke.
To think that the next emperor,
Silly.
king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a
3
promising
hours
year
of
for
discourse
the
is so
Academy.
annoying and very boring.
I'll
It
say.
is.
I just hope none of those little
Manuela, my
treasures
beloved.
cause
She's
any
very
trouble.
cool. In fact, both of these
For now,
characters are
I
very cool,
suggest
if not
taking a
very different
stroll around the
aesthetics.
Academy to get your bearings. And when
You've
you
been
have a
working as
moment,
mercenary for like
please
6
stop by
years,
my
and you've been
research
trained by the
laboratory.
best knight they've ever had, so you're
The
not
old man
not
has a
qualified.
point.
I guess that makes
Oh,
sense.
and keep in mind that I've only notified the house.
I guess
leader
that's
that you
fair
are
enough.
being
It's just, it does just feel like they were
that
down a position and
suggest
I
you
kind
try
of
spending
like showed up
time
out of
with
nowhere and
students.
now they want me to take it
Some
on.
odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good.
It definitely,
kids.
it just feels like that.
I'm
It
sure
feels
Lady
like
Rhea will have more
someone
information
quit at the very
tomorrow.
last minute and then out of nowhere here I am.
Good luck. You'll
Being
need
a
it.
Manuela fan makes perfect sense for you. That's super
Have you no
predictable.
intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a
True,
professor
I
at
am a
the
child.
Academy is
Why are you doing
I
this?
have made my decision, Sedith. I
You're
know
right to be
worrying
suspicious
comes
why Rhea would just put you in
naturally
this
to me.
position though. Yeah, it does feel weird.
That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that.
It's either that she's trying
How
to like
trustworthy is
fuck
this
with
Gerald's
Geralt,
character? Is he not the man who went missing
Or-
after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that
our,
Flame is now here
or
with us
our
as well.
existence is suspicious and she's trying to fuck with
Please
that.
consider whether this is an unnecessary
She's
risk.
girlbossing so hard. She's girlbossing so hard that she's putting a child in a responsibility role over other children. I fear she has girlbossed so close to the sun that she's kind of circled back around to being really cool again.
We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mall.
I also
Yes, that matter is of great importance.
I also wanted to point out how silly it is that like because they have the 3D models for the characters and then the really like detailed 2D. Hello? Thanks for the follow, Fry. Hello. So because they have like the 2D next to the 3D, sometimes you look at the 2D and you're like, yeah, that looks like a person. That looks like a face. And then you look up at the 3D and it's like, oh god, they've melted. They're melting. They're actually like turning into bits and pieces. This is such a weird load screen, by the way. That my character is like actively struggling to get to the end there. Hanneman and Manuela are great. We love them. They're wonderful. They're wonderful and they'd never do anything to hurt me, right? Now that I'm in charge. Now that I guess I'm responsible. God, wasn't so close to the sun that she's become the effective prophet of a major national religion. Yeah. That's what happens when you're that close to the sun. Okay. So these are the Claude characters. We get bowl cut, edgy, DILF character, cool. And these are the Edelgard characters. Okay, okay. We have vampire, blonde vampire, blue hair vampire, purple hair vampire, my best friend, purple hair vampire 2. And these are the boring guy characters. We have Lance from Voltron, old lady, boyfriends, and then their third boyfriend. They want me to like him so bad, and they've done nothing. Archbishop Mommy. That's what you have to call her, actually. That's what you have to call her. Pilot moves around when you move the Joy-Cons? That's how they're tilted on their loads. Like, they're tilted on the load screen? That's silly!
Of course.
Oh, okay. This is just the mechanics of moving around. What if I don't want to accept the quest from Rhea? What if I want to go talk to these people?
Ha! I imagine you were a bit
Yeah, a
surprised
little.
that I recommended
Why would you do
Professor
this to
here.
me?
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but
God, I
we
love
ran off
Linhart.
during our
Who's
just
Linhart? Which one was that?
events.
What house is he in?
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across.
I saved the life
That,
of like
at least, was
3 of them.
Now you should
Oh! Wait. That's
Go
what you
around the
mean when you say
monastery
I
and see
control
if
my
you can-
character on the loading screen. I thought you were saying that, like, you could, but I hadn't been. Does that mean I was just pressing the buttons and that's where they were moving around? To be fair, I do this by, like, by default. Okay, fine. Fine. Tell me what I have to
I assume you
do.
are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy.
Yeah, what am I
Correct?
teaching? You've
To
got to
start,
give me more
please speak
information
with the
than
3
this.
house leaders. You should also take
also
a look
love
around the
Bernie
academy
and
acquaint
Dorothea.
yourself with your new home.
I love so many of these
That is
dweebs.
your
I
first
can't wait to
task
meet them.
here
I
at
hope they're all
Monastery.
nice to me.
Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Okay. Once you have finished, come.
May I ask a favor? of you?
Queen, stop it. Okay. Speak to them and choose who I want to be in charge of. Quest given to you. Consult the quest menu to see what you've accepted. Okay. Okay. That's standard. I just have a quest system. I was controlling the mouse with my hands tilting. That makes sense! I was controlling mouse. No, mouse, break free of my control. You're your own person. You deserve this. You deserve to have your own personality traits and opinions. Also, like, for some reason, the game doesn't fit into the capture card window properly today, and it's been really annoying me. And I hope not a single one of you has noticed it. As a fellow sleepy academic, I've never felt more in tune with a character in my life. He's for you. He's built for you. Okay. You ZR. Oh, silly? And that's the whole map? Whoa! Little guy? Little guy? My little friend? Whoa, okay, I think that's where I... New location. And that is my ADHD queen. I can't wait to meet my characters and find out who I like. I have a feeling from the very brief look I got at Edelgard's people that I don't like them that much. I don't even know where I just started. Oh well. Hello, Edelgard! Hello!
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
I just don't love
I
that
never
she has an
properly introduced
empire.
myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresburg.
There's just
I am
something
the
about the fact that
princess
she has an
Erin to
empire that
address
just makes
you
me feel a
now.
little off.
I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, sleepy academic. Quovis' favorites are Mercedes, Leanie, Marianne, and Shamir. Okay, tell me more about the guy that looks like unalive.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra.
Okay.
You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite...
So, guy that's like kind of unapproachable.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me.
Guy that is too approachable.
His house is that of Duke Ayer, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is... perhaps...
Okay, so guy that's really hard to talk to. Guy that is big piece of shit.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him.
Okay.
And nothing else. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak...
Okay, so sleepy academic. Oh,
He's the second
child?
son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always
Like actual
so eager to
6-year-old
prove
boy?
himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in
I
your
can interact with the
camp,
cats.
make sure
I
to
can
keep
interact with
close
them
eye.
later. Yeah, I like to interact with the cats. Because I can do that in the video game and I can't do it in real life because I'm allergic. So I have to take what I can get. Okay, tell me about Bernadetta.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but
Okay.
don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to
God,
class.
okay. I hate to break it to you guys. Red House is boring as hell. Like, these people are boring me to tears. Red House seems so far phrased as, like, entire group of house that is hard to talk to.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception.
Okay.
She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Okay, she's fun. She got a little mystery to her. I stopped before the best two. Okay, to be fair, these two look like they could be really good. Also, hello, Thievery! We're doing a little bit of stealing, a little bit of video game. Casper is Linhart's best friend. That's cute. Okay, they're adorable. Sleepy tall guy and his bubbly, energetic golden retriever friend.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra
Okay.
is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal
Labeled
state
commoner
of
in the top left
which
corner.
is
That's
how
so
she came
silly.
to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Boring! I'm sorry, I understand these people are your scrugglies. I feel bad. I honestly think it's the color palette. I'm looking at this whole like thing on the left and I'm just like, beige. Beige. I feel so mean. She can tell me about herself?
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant.
No, I think you're cool.
Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
You think? Stop it. I guess I'll join your house. If you think you're my best, if you're my best friend.
So, I wonder, I hope you've had a chance to meet
No.
everyone.
Okay, so what else? What else have I got? Who are you?
Greetings. You must ask for me.
You're the
My job is to
gatekeeper.
stand here at the, and by that,
And all you do is guard the gate. Sounds like super fun. I can't go there. Who are you? I ask myself that every day. Okay, wait. Okay, we got a little character I can talk to. Also, remember, you can steal any student you want except the house leader, so there's that to consider. Yeah, that's doing a... How much interaction do you have with the house leaders from a house you're not in? So, like, if I picked a different house, do I still get to date Edelgard, is my question. Do I, specifically, no matter what, can I date Edelgard? The gatekeeper has character development and you love it. He deserves it. I hope he gets to rise above his station and protects me in a moment of need. You like Petra a lot. Petra speaks whatever language you're speaking is her second language. It's a big part of her character that you don't get till you talk to her. Oh, she's probably cool. They're probably all cool. Maybe I will go talk to them myself. This is the thing, like, I can only stream for another half hour today because because I have to wake up really, really early for work. I was really hoping to like pick a house today. But I don't want to pick just on what they're telling me, you know?
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan.
Keeper is the goat.
I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching.
Oh, I'm doing good, Thievery. I was until about 7 to 8 minutes ago where I suddenly got really, really tired.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know
Yes, tell me about all of them. God, Claude really be out here with the pastel house, huh? Okay, tell me about Lorenz.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already,
is all of the Leicester Alliance just named after British places?
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind ever hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Hubert and Dedue are also attached to their lord, so you can't recruit them. That's fine. They can stay where they are.
He comes from a merchant
I'm just saying,
family,
this is an Arya boyfriend. This is somebody's boyfriend.
Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet.
He seems delightful.
Training, eating, and
you can only advance your friendship with your own house leader, not the other two. Oh shit! Fuck! Why is the game doing this to me? Why is it putting characters I care about somewhere else?
He's the second son of a merchant.
Oh well.
If you ask me.
Okay, no, I'm sorry, Ignatz. You're boring me. You're boring me to tears.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia.
So this is a literal child. This is a 6-year-old.
But watch out. She gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me,
oh, funny, silly.
Fun in this place, you know.
Claude's funny.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter.
She looks tired. She looks so tired, and I respect that.
She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Me at work. Me for real. I want to talk to Marianne.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother.
There's something so alarming about the fact that her eyes are as like the same color as her hair.
Won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual.
Okay, lazy piece of shit. Lazy piece of shit. Love her. These dogs mean a lot to me because you picked Golden Deer in your run. You love them all for different reasons. I like them. I really like Leonie, by the way.
I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come.
Based on the 3 seconds that I've had with Leonie right now, I love Leonie. Okay, and tell me about you, Claude. Tell me that you're the coolest guy.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery?
Aw, he's just so chill. I feel less pressure from this guy. What a friend. They're all just friend-shaped. I wish they weren't. I wish I was being less like. I feel like when I was interacting with Hello. Spotted Dimitri. That's so ominous. I feel like when I was interacting with Edelgard, I was like, oh, everyone's mid. Also, I've just seen those like flying horses just pop up. Golden Hair best house, even if they don't have best girl. I know. Would it have been so hard to just give me all of the things I care about in one house? Yeah, shut up. Okay, so Dedue would stick around with Dimitri.
Dedue was born in Dustin.
Dedue, okay, I've been saying it so wrong. Fun.
He's rather taciturn.
The thing you'll learn about the house leaders is that right now none of them really like their own people. Interesting.
Dedue was born in rather taciturn.
Yeah, they've all got some real like mid stuff to say.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius.
I just like Felix is cool.
But don't let that fool you. He gravitates toward people who
Felix is giving Keith from Voltron.
Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Ingrid wishes she was Leonie. Also, I don't know Claude. I only know now. So true. In fact, hold on.
I appreciate your effort.
Shh. Shut up. Continue exploring. Shh. Hold on. I have a thing to do. No. Yep, that's him. Anyway, let's go interact with Dimitri just to make sure we can read all of those people's names. You thought hello was a follow notification? It was very loud, wasn't it? Shut up! Shut up, guy! Okay.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato.
Born a commoner.
He has an extremely earnest.
Aw, what a sweetie! What a sweetie pie! What a cutie pie! This is how this game was meant to be played.
He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a...
Okay, so we have the flirtatious types. Cool. Mercedes. I'll flip the game back around for Mercedes. I feel like she's earned it.
She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually
Joe's emotes.
Who pays careful attention.
That one's also upside down, I've only just realised.
You may not like it, but this is the peak Three Houses experience.
I know, I've ruined it now. I've absolutely ruined it by putting it into normal. Hold on. Alternatively... Okay, what about this? This is peak. You may not realise it, but this is peak, actually.
Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery.
Okay, silly.
Cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be
I like her. She's silly. Dimitri Alexandra Blading.
In the kitchen last night.
Is that's his full name? Hold on. He might even...
Me? I'm afraid my story.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. He's so desperate to be so dark and twisted.
Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself.
Okay, she literally looks like your sister, but okay. Would you have 3 mosquito bites? What did I do to deserve this? Your blood was just so yummy. So yummy and tasty. So yummy, tasty, and delicious that they just had to have a little bit. But that sucks. Mosquito bites or like any kind of bug bite like that are really annoying. I haven't had a bug bite in a long time, but I did last summer and they were very annoying. Okay, so...
Okay. This classroom belongs to the blue...
Okay, shh. I don't care about Dimitri. Oh, okay. So, this is all of Dimitri's little goobers. Okay. And where are the goobers I care about? Oh, hello.
Hi, what do you think?
Okay. I want to track down... I want to track down Edelgard's goobers because I want to figure out if I like them. Is it that next room? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Edelgard's goobers, you better impress me. You better impress the shit out of me, guys. You better really impress me because I want to date Edelgard real bad.
Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family.
Okay.
Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward
Do they
to
not know I'm going to be teaching them? Join their class? I get it, I look like I'm your age, but on the inside I'm actually a teacher age. It's YouTube anime in 12 parts. If it was YouTube anime in 12 parts, it would be like 3/4 of the size and it would be like 12 times as blurry. I've seen a lot of Sylvain and Felix floating around the internet, but no context. They were friends? They were roommates? Good for them. Good for them. Historians will call them roommates, but they were the gayest ever gay. Good for them. Glad that this is glad that actually this entire game is the Sylvain and Felix game. And also the Edelgard and me game. They're close friends and besties. That's 5 mosquito bites? That sucks. Even when I had them pretty rough last summer, I only had a couple. I was on holiday with a couple people though, and one of them had bug bites like all over her back. and it looked really
I am
rough.
Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
Hello,
I
Hubert.
heard you came to the aid of Her Highness.
I heard you came.
You
What?
have my most sincere
Hubert,
thanks.
what?
This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire.
Sorry, don't go outside.
Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Cool.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have
Okay,
met you.
Petra's cute. Petra's cute. They're cuter than I expected. I wasn't expecting a lot from him, but I've been pleasantly surprised.
Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way.
The name's Caspar, by the way. I'm 12 years old.
Goodbye.
My name's Linhardt. I'm 12 years
Get
old.
into the academy with those manners. So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Do they not know that I'm going to be teaching them? This just feels awkward, you know?
Bernard,
Okay. Is that the only interaction I get? Is that all 6? No, we have Dorothea all by her lonesome.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face.
I love Dorothea's little hat, actually.
My name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member.
I like her little wink. I like her little hat.
You should
Fun and send them funny. They don't know. The house leaders know. The other thing, you're just joining as a student. Oh, this sucks for them. Oh, this sucks for them. Oh, the shock on their face when they realize that I'm in charge of them. And I get to tell them what they have to do. I'm going to give them so much homework. Just like an unstoppable amount of homework. Sorry, is this... Blue lines? Okay. Bye. See ya.
Hi.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
I guess.
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you.
Hello, Bolcut.
Nuts, Victor. My parents are Alliance
You
merchants.
teach them combat basically. More than anything, it's your vehicle for allowing you to spec them into certain classes, weapon expertises. Okay, so I teach them how to use bows and arrows and axes, and then I get to pick what they do. So I literally do. I get to give them homework. I get to be like, your homework is you have to join me in combat with an axe.
Mercenary. Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril.
They're blue and pink.
Her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Oh, she's cute.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
I feel so bad that I'm gonna have to like... I just feel like that's so embarrassing, right? Can you imagine being like school and like, I don't know, you got your GCSEs in like a year or whatever, and then one day you show up for like one of your GCSE level classes and it's just like some fucking 16-year-old. It's just some fucking 16-year-olds there in like a cape. And then they have to teach you like maths or whatever. Cynthia. I like Claude's a lot actually. I think they're cute. Also, those emotes, sorry, I've now just wrapped my head around one of them's Dorothea and one of them's Hilda Money. Those are so good. God damn, those are good. Okay, fine. Leonie.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're
What a silly guy.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie.
Okay, so people, I do know that I'm his kid. Cool.
I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Oh, they kind of suck, actually. One of them is like, oh, your dad? I'm the most important person in the world, actually.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime.
This guy kind of looks like a pencil.
You will want
I love how few fucks you give about the blue lions. It's just I know I'm not gonna pick them. Like, I'm genuinely a little bit torn. Because, like, when I was thinking about playing this game, I 100% did not care about, like, doing any, like, romance between my character and another character. So there's part of me that's like, if I pick Claude's house, I get these characters who seem silly. And a, like, house lead that I think is silly, but also one that I don't think it would be fun or, like, enjoyable to do the dating in the game. Whereas if I pick Edelgard, You know, that feels like I'm going down a different path with it. And then there's Dimitri. So he's just not even an option, you know? It's like not even a thing. It has the oldest Xbox known to fuddle. I believe you. I'd believe her, actually, if she told me back. Person that is very, very quiet. She could tell me anything and I'd believe her. But yeah, we can visit the gay people. We can. So the cabin based on nearby noises. I didn't actually hear anything. I think people are slightly quieter here. Dorothy and Hilda Remotes from Claude's VA, who's also played this game. That's so fun! I love it when a game voice actor gets really into playing the game that they're in. Like on a live stream. I think it's it's so fun. I watched a Resident Evil 3 remake playthrough fairly recently where Jill's voice actress was like involved in, was like watching as someone else played it and was giving so many like behind the scenes details on like different voice lines that were cut. I had so much fun. Okay, hold on. So here's Sylvain, where's Felix?
Well, well, it must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
Ugh.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier.
God,
Feel
shut
free to say
up,
hi
shut
whenever you like.
up. Okay, and where is Felix? Felix!
I have heard all about what you did from Princeton.
Oh, they totally are!
As a citizen of Fargus,
Felix and Sylvain, they have red and blue dynamics.
Skilled.
They have Keith and Lance dynamics!
I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
This
Felix,
sucks!
must you always speak of fighting
Blue
regularly?
House characters are kind of nice.
And, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hold on, I'm looking up her voice actress as well. Brittany Cox. Doesn't even have a Wikipedia. This makes my life harder, but also probably means that I don't actually recognize her. It needs to suck up to your dad. That's so rough. Okay, Claire's get out your number 2 pencils. Everyone looks at Lorenz. They'll just get out like a little mini version of Lorenz. They'll just have these little like tiny cutouts of Lorenz. Oh God, is my wife? Oh, but she might be. The dating is not mandatory. Yeah, I know. I'm aware that it's like a fully optional thing to engage with. I wasn't planning on engaging with it, but also I feel like for the bit it would be fun with Edelgard. But like it wouldn't. I don't think it would be fun with Dimitri or Claude.
This is that mercenary people have been talking about. Now that I think about it.
Oh, they're cute. Why does Dimitri get all the fun characters? I'm gonna poach them. I'm gonna poach the shit out of these people. Felix is Super Shadow the Hedgehog core? Yeah.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet
So
you.
mad. Okay, now these two. If I can avoid running into
Hi
the
there.
wall.
You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves
This here is Dedu.
I have heard that you rescued
If you told me that Dedu just
Words
didn't like
cannot
speak
express
and just
my
said like
gratitude. Should
key
you ever
phrases,
acquire my
I'd
strength,
believe you.
Please know that I will hasten.
I'd
to
believe
repay
you
this
if
debt.
all Dedu did was say, I'm Dedu. Oh, is that because I've talked to all of them? Yeah, okay. Guess I will.
How are you enjoying
Ingrid
your
is
time
racist,
with
Av,
them
just
thus
so you're
far?
aware. That
I
checks
hope you
out.
found
She
our
would be.
halls
That
brimming with the
bitch.
vitality of
I wasn't
your
gonna pick blue
souls.
anyway. There's multiple racists. Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like, given that Edelgard has the, like, royalty empire house, I'm, like, worried that all the racists are there.
History as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer.
I actually don't know what I'm gonna do.
Different. I hope you.
Yeah, there's racists in this game. They're like, as far as I'm aware, it's basically that there's like 3 countries, and they've all got some really weird interpersonal dynamics. And I feel like some characters are just super like, we hate people from your country, and it's just like, oh, stop it. Stop it now. Mercedes-Benz. Stop, you'll tempt me. You poached so many people for the Golden Deers. Wish I poached all of them. Just make one big mega house that just has them all. Yeah, it's more classism. Oh yeah, because there's, I mean, even the fact that every single character, when you get their introduction from their house leader, you also get to know if they're a commoner or not. Which is silly. Okay. So, no thank you. Value chivalry and excel at military arts. Skilled archers. Many a nobility, most of them use magic. I just feel like at the end of the day I probably am gonna pick Black Eagle House. There's also... the Black Eagles get to interact with Petra. Which gives them all a class in anti-racism. True, true. I was assuming because many a nobility that they might be worse, but hopefully not. Please, the Jeopardy theme? It honestly feels that serious. Like, this is a hard choice, I gotta say. The thing is, okay, I say that. I feel like when you flick through these, the characters that stay in the same places kind of sometimes feel like equivalents. You know? Like, they're all very different. It's just the color scheme of this house is so bland. It's like, wow, you heard of purple and brown? This is the fun pastel house, and then this is the, like, whatever. Pick Edelgard. I think I'm gonna. So it's house magic, house bisexual, or house horse? Or did I get it the wrong way around? This is definitely house magic though, right? Okay, I liked Dorothea. No. Golden Deer is bisexual? Okay, so we have horse, bisexual, magic. Blue Light is the horse house, that's silly. I think...
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard,
yes.
correct?
I think the second that I made Edelgard the MVP of that prologue fight, yeah, my heart made its choice. My heart made its choice the second that I had control of those three characters and I explicitly own the interaction with Edelgard.
Promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead.
I don't know.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
Who is this little green-haired child? Why are there so many, like, vibrant green-haired people?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is
Flayn. Is Flayn lovely? Are we a fan of Flayn?
Hi, a new addition to the Officers Academy.
Flayn, my
I am
beloved.
so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
She's so baby. She does seem cute.
Little sister, Flayn. I am so happy to make your
Aww.
acquaintance.
I definitely think in this game, the younger characters seem less annoying than what I saw with Fire Emblem Engage.
In a few days'
In
time,
Fire
there will
Emblem
be a
Engage,
mock
there are a
battle
few, like,
between the
kid
three
characters.
houses,
I
and
imagine a
the
similar age to
current
Flayn, and they're
progress of the students.
so
We will be
annoying.
using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please
Okay,
do
cool.
not disappoint the Archbishop. That is
I'm
all.
gonna need to save the game, though, because I really need to go to bed. Please let me save specifically right now.
Wait, so our new professor...
Oh no!
I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time.
The
to
subject
expect
of one of the most
politeness
obvious
from
plot
him.
twists in this series.
It will be
Flayn?
a pleasure learning from you,
Okay.
Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
He's so sleepy!
Don't look at me like that. Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I feel like we need to, like, give Bernadette some, like, sleepy time
I'm sorry
tea.
for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor.
Yeah, how old are we? How old are all of we? Can somebody please tell
We try to
me?
treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally,
Really?
I would love to include you in that inner circle.
That sounds good.
You have a gut, Professor.
Way football.
I will take great joy.
God,
from
I'm
your
sorry for
teachings.
all of you that live next to a pub
Petra,
in this trying
I believe
time.
You mean to say that our professor has guts? That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive.
Dorothea
has a
is
gut.
so into us.
Oh,
Like immediately. That's
please take
funny.
My apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others.
Wait, why is Edelgard and
I may
her
be the
house like
Imperial Princess,
really nice
but here at the
actually?
Academy, I'm just another student.
I thought everyone would have like secret inner
That
beef.
said,
I thought
know
everyone would
that
be
I
really
have
mean
high
to each other.
expectations of you.
Wait, why is the
And
Black
high
Eagle
hopes.
house actually really
I'm
lovely?
certain
Why do
you
I
can
feel
lead
at
the Black
home?
Eagle house to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training
Except for
session.
Casper.
I wanna
Casper's
see our new
annoying me.
teacher in action.
I hate
Why would the
teenagers.
ice be broken? Is this a custom I have
I
missed?
told you they're all lovely.
Not
They're
real
all just
ice,
kind
just
of like
ice
chill. I don't know.
Well, it's
They're kind of
just
chill with it.
it's
They're kind of sick with it.
I don't want to train.
2-1-20 with a few minutes left. Ugh.
Classroom. Learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea.
I'd love a little cup of tea. Yes,
Doesn't that sound
please.
lovely, Professor?
Yes, please. Also, can I save the game? Oh, God. Wait. Wait! I can control with movement? It's like that? Silly. God, that's really awkward. The motion controls are not super friendly at the minute. But okay, that's fine. Oh my God. I didn't realize... I can save, right? Oh, sick. It's left-right tilting? That makes sense. That makes more sense.
While you're here,
Because I was
I'd
super
like
not
to
doing
use
that and
this
it did not
device I've
behave.
designed to determine whether the power of a
Okay.
You don't know about crests? Well,
You
allow
can't
me
declare
to
this will
tell
take a
you.
while.
Crests
Hanneman,
are
I have to go to bed.
But before one
Hanneman,
can dive
Hanneman,
deeply into
please. I
September,
actually have to go
one
to
must
sleep.
first understand what
Hanneman,
crests
I have
are.
to wake up
They are
in...
power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago.
Yeah, I get
They
it.
exist
But like,
within
hold
the
on.
flesh and are passed down
I have to wake up in
through
7
bloodlines.
hours and 42 minutes and I have to
Those
pack
who
my bag and
carry
brush my teeth and go to
crests
bed.
may excel at magic, display exceptional
Please,
strength,
Hanneman, you're
or
driving me
any
insane.
number of wounds.
Okay, crests have power. I might have one.
I suspect as much.
Hanneman,
Yes,
I would love
that's
to
it.
hear more about this in the
However,
morning.
only a
Please, I'm
skilled
actually
student-
begging you.
Perhaps that is how.
Do you can?
Yes.
Do you can?
What a pattern I've never seen before.
Interesting.
Part I.
Okay, so I have magic,
What could this look? What
but
in the
it's
world?
different. Oh, mouse, you sweet little thing. Let me save the game. Please, please, video game. Okay, it auto-saved. It's now possible to go into battle with the same appearance. You can change the protagonist's outfit! A quest been added from chapter 5 of the main story. What?
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead.
Okay.
It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule.
Okay,
So that you
silly.
may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
The monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you will have one day off and you may choose to do an activity. Set the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule. No? I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Okay, so that's the journal. Hold on. These are identical. Sorry, for a split second I thought I was just invisible. Yo, that's so fun! Anyway, back to war. Does that mean everyone has a little outfit? No. I think I probably have to unlock outfits. It's Persona calendar time. Unironically, yes it is. It's also... I don't know what I just did. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I think I just zoomed in. It's also save and close the game time. quit to menu? Is there a quit to menu? How do I leave the game? Am I missing something? There isn't a quit to menu? God, game that wants you trapped forever. Okay. Well, because I need to go to sleep within the next half hour, and I'm very, very tired, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Please remind me at the start of next stream to mess around with the audio settings, because I still think that character voices are too quiet and music's too loud. But hey, it seems like it took one stream to do all of the, like, prologue stuff and actually unlock the main, like, gameplay of the game. So that's actually pretty good. That means we might actually make some decent progress in the next handful of streams that I do of this game. Honestly, okay, as much as I feel like I've really drilled down. I'm like, I'm only going to do 3 streams of this game and then I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm happy to keep playing this game as long as I'm enjoying streaming it. But I think I'll like it, you know? Like, I bought this whole game for me. And I look forward to playing it, like, in my own time as well. You spent bits to throw Pierce. Thank you. Hold on, can I think I missed the Pierce. I have my own stream open in another window, but I still can't see it, which is miserable. In fact, hold on. I'm going to trigger... No, I'm not going to trigger my own for free. I'm not going to trigger my own for free. I'm not going to abuse my power. I'm only doing that for channel point redemptions. And for... That's it. Oh, but quickly, okay. So I'm going to play this game for as long as I'm enjoying it on stream. And then I'm going to do 1 stream of Little Misfortune, which should be enough to finish it. And at that point, the entire game rec list is done, by the way. Like, that's it. It's gone. I will be introducing a new system, and I figured out how it'll work. So basically, I have the ability to set community challenges, where I set a number of channel points as a goal, and then there's like an outcome if we reach it. I can set 3 at once, so what I'm going to do, probably when I feel like I'm wrapping up 3 houses, is set a goal of a certain number of channel points for like a month, and each one of those goals will correspond to a different game. And particularly for the first one, I'm just going to set a high goal, and the game that I play next will be picked based on which gets the most number of channel points. I'm not going to set a goal that I expect to be hit. So for example, using really low numbers, if I was like, for 10 channel points I will play Wolf Among Us, for 10 channel points I will play Among Us, and for 10 channel points I'll play third game. And it's not like the one to hit that number I will do. I think it's more likely I'm going to be like 100,000 for this game, 100,000 for this game, and 100,000 for the other. But that doesn't mean to actually like hit the goal. The highest will simply be the one that I play. And I'm really looking forward to it because I think it's going to be very fun to have that system, which is why I've taken the time to talk about it now. So basically, I'm going to introduce that system and put 3 games down, and then you can use channel points to vote for which one I play, essentially. Exactly, because some of you have far too many channel points, and I want to even the playing field a little bit. So my point being is that I feel like channel point usage might go up if it actually has like a functional purpose. Also, is that a hydrate or dihydrate? I will. That's my last bit of water. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. I have enjoyed playing this so far. I've enjoyed running around and getting to know some silly characters. And I look forward to actually playing a bit more of the like gameplay next week. I think I'll be streaming on Tuesday. But as always, it's probably just going to be a last minute announcement. If you're not in my Discord, please feel free to join. The link to join is somewhere in my Twitch panels. Somewhere. I use it to post announcements when I'll be live. And that's also the link. Thank you, Drash. Ooh, the glowing thing? Oh, that's super fun. God, I kind of wish all messages had that little glow outline. I feel like I wouldn't actually miss any ones if that was the case. But yeah, I'll probably be streaming next Tuesday. Definitely be streaming this game. And in the meanwhile, everyone enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. And XOXO. Go Piska.